Hello, it's Lucy from West 2. How is everybody? Hope everybody's really well. It's been a couple of weeks since we've done a kiln opening, so I've got one for you today. It's just the last couple of bits that need to get through for the next couple of markets. It is absolutely hammering it down here. So if you can hear the rain on the roof, apologies, there's not much I can do about it, I'm afraid. But it is absolutely torrential in Wales at the minute, as per. Another beautiful day in South Wales. Yeah, so just first of all, I just wanted to say a big thank you to everybody that likes and comments and subscribes and all the really good stuff. It's growing so fast. Absolutely blown away by it. Never ceases to amaze me. So I want to say a really big thank you to everybody who has subscribed. If you're not subscribed, please do. It is only one little button, and it is free, and it really helps us. So it really does help get these videos out to new people who would enjoy them. So yes, if you're not subscribed, please do. But thank you so much if you're here, if you've been watching, and you've been waiting for new kiln unloads, because I know it has been a couple of weeks. So yeah, so thank you, and let's get cracked on. It wasn't a massive load, but it was to specifically get a couple of Christmas things through for the next couple of markets, and a couple of basic things that I'd run out of. So yeah, so first thing I did, again, basics. Spoon rests in olive float, 3 times of. This is probably my favourite single glaze to do. I love this glaze. Everybody loves olive float. But I always do, whenever I do spoon rests, I always will do a big batch of spoon rests in just olive float, because I can absolutely guarantee that they will sell, and they will sell fast. These are the ones that always go first. So I always make more of these than I do of anything else, and I always try to keep the stash in stock. But yeah, so just standard wheel thrown, white stoneware, and 3 coats of olive float. And I did 3 of those. There's another 2. I've got 3 of those today. So that's good, because I was just about running out of those. I also did 3 in blue hydrangea, because that's another one that always sells really fast for me. It always goes quick, so I always do a stock of these as well. And one of the things I tend to do with my spoon rests is, because I always do them in a single colour, I use them as glaze testers for new glazes, so because they don't take me very long to make, and I'm not too worried if I lose 1 or 2. But it just allows me to test a new glaze on a bigger piece, on a proper piece. So yeah, so any new glazes that's coming through, I will tend to put it on a spoon rest first before I put it on anything else. So they're nice. So I did 3 of those as well. So 1, 2, and 3. So that's good, because they will go, I'm sure. What else did we have? A little bit different to... Where's your one? What did I... Oh yeah, a little bit different to Twisties. Mushroom ornaments. So these were a bit of an experiment, and they are made from a silicone mold from Etsy. It comes with like the mushroom cap, and then the press down for the underneath texture, and then the stalks come in 2 halves, and then you join them together to make a full mushroom, and then just high fire wires in the top. And the clay is, this was the first tester of the Cooper Reds from Pot Clays, and it's really nice. I really like it. It's very dark. So it has got manganese washed in, if you can see underneath. the actual red colour, but a lot of it is covered in manganese wash. So it's gone really, really dark. Really dark. But I like it. It's nice. It is nice. And then the glaze on the top is, this one is 2 coats of pearl white. Just pearl white, nothing else. And I love how it goes that little bluey tinge on darker clay bodies. It's really lovely. So I'm experimenting with, I was experimenting with a couple of the spectrum glazes to see what will work on the darker clay. But to be honest, I think I might start coating the caps in white ongo as well. So there's another one. So you get, in the mushroom mold, I'll link it in the description down below. You get, I think, 5 different stalks and 5 different mushroom caps. So obviously you can intermix them to make different types of mushrooms. So we've got a couple here. And this is autumn purple. So 2 times autumn purple, which is, I'm really surprised because it's gone very, very red. Well, I shouldn't be surprised, should I? Because it's on red clay. But it's gone very, very red. And it's just got those hints of purple in the texture, which is really lovely. So yeah, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, again, I think I'd probably put white on gobe on them underneath. And then again, it's just got manganese wash underneath in the texture. And manganese wash I love, because if you put it on really strong and then wipe it back, concentrated it goes like this. It's not like a stain. It does this metallic, almost like a glaze, but it's not. So that's really lovely. Unfortunately, this one, I didn't quite seal him up properly when I made him, so he's got a bit of a crack. But it's solid, it's secure, so it's not going anywhere. And then this diddy little one is super cute. So this is Spectrum Textured Autumn. And this is the one that it just kind of went brown. To be honest, this is not good on dark clays with nothing underneath it, like the white ongo. It's got a little bit in the texture where it's pulled of that greeny, bluey colour, but mostly it's just gone brown. So I might have to reglaze that one and see if we can do anything with him. But I do like them. They are cute. Very sweet. Very, very sweet. Other tiny little things. So I got a delivery of some of the Speedball Glazes. After I'd used the Dragonstone, I went and ordered some other ones. So I have done, these are the little test tiles from my extruder. Very, very tiny. Very cute. So this is Speedball Living Coral, which is nice. It's kind of, it's not matte, it's satin, I would say. I was hoping it would be glossy, but it's not. It's a satin, but I still like it. This is Wisteria. Not liking this at all. Very, very, very matte. Not a fan at all. So what I might do is I might actually give that, like Jane from Shoebox Studios did, I might give that a quick coating of clear, put it back through and just see what it does. See whether that improves it. This one I really like. This is Champagne Quartz. Speedball Champagne Quartz. So that's nice. It's like a champagne-y colour, but it's got like a bluey toned float to it, which is lovely. So very happy with that one. We'll be using that one. This one I like. It's glossy, but not like super glossy. This is this is where my speech is going to let me down. Variegated lapis. So it's nice. It's a really nice blue, but you can see the variation in it already with just 3 coats of nothing but one glaze. So very, very happy with that. This one was my favorite, although it was a bit of a surprise. So this is, would you believe, green tourmaline. So it's definitely got green flecks in it, but I'd call that more purple than green, or more blue than green. But I really, really like it. Very, very glossy. Yeah. So we'll definitely be using that more. You can see more of the green at the bottom. But yeah, so I need to try that on a bigger piece. So we'll probably put that on a spoon rest and see how it comes out. This is Nightshade. So this is their black. It's nice. It's very smooth, a little bit translucent, which I'm okay with. Breaks nicely. So this might be... So I've always found obsidian is a great glaze. But it's not what I expect. It's very opaque. And I want something just a little bit thinner. So that might be my answer to that, because that is a really, really nice, strong black. So I might run a few test tiles with that on, with some classic combos on it. So things like Smoky Merlot, Seaweed, Indigo Float, like Northern Lights combinations, and just see how it reacts with other colours compared to the obsidian. This one is Blue Moss. Don't know how I feel about this one. Blue Moss was... Bear with me. Have I got it up here? Wait for it. So that is the indicator colour. That is what came out. Yeah. I'm not seeing a similarity, are you? No. It's definitely the right colour though. It's definitely Blue Moss, because I wrote on them as I did it. So yeah, don't know how I feel about that. So we'll see what it does in combinations. It's, again, it's like a satiny... It's almost a gloss finish, but not quite a gloss finish. And very, very thick. That's going to cover a lot of texture. Because these ridges in my test tiles are very proud. So, yeah, not going to be a good one for texture, that one. Gossamer Drift. So this is like their white. And it's nice. It's not... I actually like this. For plain white. I really, really like this. So we will see how it performs and reacts with some other glazes. So I will do the same tests with the Nightshade with this. So I'll do some of the classic combos, maybe put it on top of some Rainforest and things like that. Just see what it does. And this was the last one of this batch of Speedballs. There are more Speedballs to be tested. I just haven't done them yet. This is teal Agate. Very, 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 very matte. Extremely matte. Pretty colour, but yeah, way too matte. Way too matte. There is some variation in it. I don't know if you can See that? It was, when you first look at it, you look at it and think, oh, that's pinholes. It's not. It's not. It's completely sealed. It's part of the text of the variation. So I'm going to do the same with that as I'm going to do with the wisteria. I'm going to pop some clear glaze, some zinc-free clear over these 2 test tiles, put them back in and just see what they do. So 2 little pinch pot bowls from my neighbour, bought her 6-year-old granddaughter up, and they made some pinch pot bowls. Wait until you see, because the granddaughter is 6 and her throwing, so she made a couple of pots on the wheel and they were phenomenal, like absolutely blown away. So good. I was shocked. And she did have some help from me, admittedly. You know, I did center them for her, and you know, I helped her sort of bring a wall back in when it went a bit wobbly, but mostly it was her. And these bowls are just shockingly good, like a lot better than most adults could do. So yeah, she did brilliantly. So these were their pinch pots. I haven't glaze fired her thrown bowls yet, but they will be going through in the next load, I think. So this is the granddaughter's. This is Nancy's, and she picked, I did glaze them for them. She wanted Amico cherry blossom, so that's 4 coats of cherry blossom on the bottom, and then Luna pink on the rim. She wanted Luna pink on the rim, and she decided to do this little divider in the middle. She wanted a little jewelry dish. So very sweet. So yeah, so I think she did brilliantly. Absolutely brilliantly. And then this one was Grandma's. And this, she's picked an absolutely stunning combination. So this is 3 times Luna pink, Amico Luna pink, and then 3 times Aurora Breeze, Amico Aurora Breeze on the rim. And look at that. Is that not just absolutely stunning? Absolutely stunning combination. Really, really nice. So I think they should be very, very pleased with those. Yeah. So that's kids. So they'll be getting those back soon. As soon as I've glaze fired their Nancy's thrown pots, then they'll get those back. So I had a couple of slip cast tumblers. So this one, unfortunately, had some pinholes on the inside. I don't know if you can see them or not. So this will need a refire, this one. Yeah, there you go. But inside is Mako Frosted Lemon ×3 with light flux on the rim. And then on the bottom is Mako Cenote ×3, overlapped with Frosted Lemon ×3, and then 2 bands of 2 coats of light flux. I always find I need 2 to really get this dramatic dripping. But I love that. I absolutely love that. It's just a shame that it's pinholed and I'm going to have to refire it. And it's going to run more. Because I absolutely adore that. Really, really pleased. Really pleased with that. And this one hasn't pinholed, however, has cracked pretty much all the way around. It was a big old crack. And this cracked a couple of hours after it had come out of the kiln. as well, unfortunately. And I suspect it's just down to the fact because it's extremely light. I think it's just, I've just not cast it for long enough. I think it's too thin, and the clay body hasn't been able to manage the thermal shock. And it's just cracked at the bottom. So I have a couple more tumblers ready to cast that are a bit thicker. So I will try this combo again. And it is a Jeanette Stevens combo. So this is 3 times sandstone on the bottom to about here, and then birch with an overlap, and then so 3 times birch, and then 2 times light flux on the rim, and the inside is birch and light flux. So yeah, and I love that combo. I think that is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Really, for like a really neutral drippy combo. I love that. So yeah, so gonna give that another go on a slightly thicker tumbler. Let's see if we can get that one to survive, I guess. Gnome mugs. 'Tis the season. So this one is the spotted throwing clay with a raw nose, and he is Amico Honey Flux ×3 on beard and hat rim, and then Mako Cinnabar ×3 with an overlap of ancient copper, and he is Cinnabar inside and ancient copper on the rim again. So I like it, but it's not moved really. There's no dripping in there, so don't know. Undecided whether I should reglaze him or not and try and get a bit more movement out of him, but I'm not quite sure what to put on him at the moment to get it shifting. So I'll have to have a think. If you've got any suggestions for me, please put them in the comments, because I'm not sure at the moment what to do with him, but I'm not loving him. I don't know. I've got a market on Saturday, so I might just take him as is and just see whether he goes or not. And if he doesn't go, then I'll think about putting him back in. So that was nice. This one went a little bit runny. I've got a bit of cleanup to do on this one. So again, Honey Flux, same clay body, and this is I can't say it. Speedball Ethereal Blue. Is that how you pronounce it? Ethereal Blue. And then light flux on his rim. Just a spot of light flux on his rim. So yeah, very pretty, very glossy, no pinholes, just needs a little bit of a clean up on the base. So yeah, and that would have been 3 coats and 2 coats of light flux. So it's actually quite stable underneath, which is good to know. But yes, that's very, very, very pretty. I need to stop holding it by the bottom because I can feel it. I can feel the glaze digging into my fingers. So yeah, it's very cute. Very happy. So I did the candy cane mug from the last Kiln Open. This is the peppermint twist version, and yes, I know traditionally peppermint twists are red and pink and white. I know that, but I wanted it to differ from candy cane, and I think if I think peppermint, I think green. So this is peppermint twist. texture turquoise, so honey flux, beard and hat rim. The green is texture turquoise, 3 coats of, and then the white is 2 coats of soft white, but I need to get some more white on there for sure. And I'm a bit concerned about running too much, so I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure whether I'm going to add a couple of coats of snow to it, try and keep it stable, or whether I'm going to add some more soft whites and just go with the flow on the running. What do you think? I'm undecided. But again, before I do that, I'll probably take him to market and just see whether he goes as he is, and if he doesn't, then I'll think about refiring. And it's just texture turquoise inside. So I do love texture turquoise. It's such a lovely glaze. Such a nice glaze. Next one, Sarah Hallum, my darling. This is for you. So a lot of you probably watched our Mud Days videos by now. Hopefully you have. If you haven't, please go and watch them because they are hilarious. We had a lot of fun. But in part 2 of that, you'll see that Sarah has challenged us all to come up with a combination for a new little pot of jungle gems that she's gifted us. Bless her. So Sarah, this is your combo. So this is Speedball Midfire Buttercup with Mako Jungle Gems Mardi Gras on the rim. And I know he's not traditional Christmas colours, but I needed to find something that was going to work with the Mardi Gras. And I was obviously testing the Speedball Glazes. So this is where I got to. And I quite like it. I want to test this on a white clay body because obviously the spotted buff is dulling it down, but I think this could be really, really lovely on a white clay body, and then it's just exactly the same inside. So this Buttercup from Speedball is lovely. It's really glossy, really, really glossy, and it's not that usual. It's like I'd call that, on this clay body anyway, it's more like that ochre tone yellow rather than the bright marigoldy yellow, or like the pastel yellow that you get in like Sunbeam. It's more of a mustardy tone, this one, so I'm very, very happy to have that in the collection. And I really like the Mardi Gras. I love the blue in it. That's super, super pretty. Super pretty. And again, I think this Speedballs, the Speedball glazes are turning out to be a lot more stable than I thought they would. I thought they would be quite runny, but no, they are turning, because that's pretty much exactly where I put the Mardi Gras. It hasn't moved, which is unusual for a jungle gem. Hasn't moved very much at all. And it's the same with the light flux on this one. So yeah. So yes, very stable glazes. Useful to know. Which is also confirmed by this one. So Gnome Lantern. So I think this is the first time that you'll have seen these Gnome Lanterns. You've probably heard me talk about them before. So these are hand built, and they are made with a cutter from D-Lar Design. So the cone cutters, the smallest one this is. And this is honey flux, fuzzy peach. So I always put fuzzy peach on the noses. So 3 and 1 plus 1 patchy coat, because I think it just gives it a really cute, like, rosy nose. And then his coat and his hat all over, and inside is Speedball Gossamer Drift. And that is exactly where I put it. It has not run at all. That is Blue Guppy, Jungle Gems Blue Guppy. So yeah, really stable, really stable, these Speedball Glazes. I like him, but I'm going to need to put something on top to encourage that running. So yeah, so not sure what to put on. Don't know if I should put some light flux on. Or maybe some oatmeal, possibly, because we've got a lot of run room, So what do you think? In fact, you guys tell me. We'll see if he sells, but if I reglaze him, you tell me what's the options, light flux or oatmeal, Amico oatmeal. And we'll go with whatever you decide. Another gnome. This one definitely ran. Lot of drippage on this. Very happy with him though. Very happy with him. So same as before, honey flux, fuzzy peach, all over and inside is 3 coats of Mako Himalayan salt. So that is lovely. And then down to about here was 3 coats or 2 coats? 3 coats, I think. 3 coats, yeah, of Amico Golden Honey. And then down to only about here was 2 coats of Jungle Gems Cheetah. And Cheetah is rapidly becoming one of my favourite Jungle Gems. I absolutely love it. But yeah, I'm obsessed with that drip. Absolutely obsessed with that drip. So yeah, very, very, very happy. Very happy with him. And then last but not least, it's a nice big tray in the candy cane. So this is the tray that I was talking about on the last upload. So sambal transfer, and I wanted something that I could sit in the middle of my market table that was going to be really eye-catching, large enough, not so large it's unwieldy, but large enough to be eye-catching. So this is GR Pottery Forms, I don't know what they call it the square rectangle or something. And the red is, so it's tape resist. The red is Colours for Earth red geranium, straight from the bottle, no watering down, and it's 2 coats of. Because normally you'd only use 1 coat, but I was finding it was just looking a little bit patchy. So I went back in with a 2nd coat. And then the whole thing is zinc-free clear. And then on the back is little feet, although I made a bit of a mistake. I should have put these 2 feet here. But I didn't. And he has moved a bit. He's slumped. I don't know if you can. You probably can't see, but maybe just he's slumped down at the sides a little bit. So yeah. So my bad. Should have known better. Did know better. Still didn't do it. Yeah, but otherwise I am super happy with that. I am super, super happy with that. And that is how I'm going to be doing my candy cane from now on. Because I love it. But yeah, so very, very happy with that. Turned into a bit of a longer kiln opening than usual, didn't it? Sorry, guys. But yeah, so that's it. Thank you ever so much. If you've made it all the way to the end, thanks for sticking with me. Yeah, so here we go. Christmas season. It's going to get busy now. It's already got busy. It's going to get really busy now. But again, thank you for everyone who watches and likes and comments and subscribes and all the rest of it. So if you don't already subscribe, please do. And otherwise, I will see you on the next video, which should be gnome making. That should be the next one coming out. So I will see you for hand building gnomes. Otherwise, try not to put too much pressure on yourselves, guys. It is Christmas. We're all super, super busy, but remember it's pottery, and it is meant to be our passion, not our hindrance. So yeah, just take it easy on yourselves with Christmas market season. Because we're talking to a few people, and already a few people are getting a little bit stressy. So yeah, just take a breath and slow down a little bit, and have fun at your markets. Enjoy talking to people and enjoy the compliments that come with it. So yeah, otherwise I'll stop rambling. I will see you on the next video. All right, bye guys.